esteemed partners, and all relevant stakeholders to join us in prioritizing our youth. The destiny of our nation hinges on how well we empower youth. We must understand that we are not just leaders of tomorrow, we are the leaders of today. As the youth of the Gambia, we are primed to play an indispensable role in the development and progress of our beloved nation. Then let us remember that our young parliamentarians have engaged in exhaustive consultations with their constituencies. They have traversed our beautiful nation, listening to the voices and concerns of our fellow citizens. This practice ensures that our deliberations and decisions are firmly grounded in the needs and aspirations of the people that we represent. As we gather here today, let us harness our collective energy, creativity, and innovation to ignite transformational change for the Gambia. Together, we can lay the foundation for a more prosperous, equitable, and peaceful future for all Gambians. In conclusion, I want to express our sincerest thanks and appreciation to the youth parliamentarians and the NYP Secretariat for the enormous work you have been doing to address the needs of young people of the Gambia. Your commitment towards national development is a special feature to reckon with. Please permit me to extend our sincerest gratitude to the National Assembly for all the support and guidance you've rendered to us. We are very grateful for your mentorship. We want to as well express our sincerest thanks to the Ministry of Youth and Sports and the National Youth Council for your utmost consistency in supporting and collaborating with us. We are honored by how much you've committed to the affairs of young people and the execution of the mandate of the National Youth Parliament. We thank all our partners who have, in one way or the other, supported the affairs and administration of the National Youth Parliament. We thank everyone here present for attending this auspicious occasion, and we pray that we have a successful session. Clerk, you may proceed.
Statement. The official welcome remark by the Deputy Speaker of the National Youth Parliament.
Good morning, Honorable Speaker, honorable members of the House, National Assembly members here present, honorable ministers, clerk and staff of the National Assembly, partners, members of the Diplomatic Corps, young people, ladies and gentlemen, and all other protocols duly and respectfully observed. Welcome to the National Youth Parliament Ordinary Session 2023. Every year, we sit at least once to represent and amplify the voices of the young people of the Gambia. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the National Youth Parliament has a membership of 53 constituency representatives, 7 nominated women from the various regions, 2 nominated representatives from the persons with disability, Speaker and Deputy Speaker, making it a total of 64 parliamentarians. We have a landmark of 47% women representation. These numbers show our strong stance in the inclusion of all sectors in society in the work we do. The National Youth Parliament operates across all regions with regional clerks who assist the Secretariat in the administration of our roles. We are happy to announce that we have secured a new National Youth Parliament office to smoothen our operations and expand the work we do. This space is not only for the National Youth Parliament, but all the youth of this country. Feel free to walk in any time and use it as a resource hub to diagnose the problems affecting your communities and provide sustainable solutions. It is important to remind you all that the National Youth Parliament belongs to every young person in this country, and we must take ownership of it and its development. Transitioning from a membership-based organization, we have created a medium by which every young person that is involved in youth work is eligible for elections conducted by the independent electoral commissions. The National Youth Parliament sittings serve as a platform where grassroots voices are heard, policies are influenced to support youth development and social sector investment, including education and skills development for the young people. This gathering will provide an opportunity to engage with young parliamentarians to gain deeper understanding of our aspirations while we actively participate in discussions on youth-centric policies and programs. Central in our call is for us as a country to look at the 60% beyond numbers. These are human faces that drives the development of this country. And with better opportunities and human capital development, we'll be able to do more. Let's harness the demographic dividend as a country. We call on the President, the Executive, and the National Assembly to make young people a national priority, as this will enable proper resource allocation and investment for the development of the young people. Welcome to the National Youth Parliament Ordinary Session 2023. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Deputy Speaker, for the welcoming statement. Clerk, you may proceed.
Statements. Introductory remark by the Clerk of the National Assembly, Mr. Mamadou Jackson.
The Right Honorable Majority Leader of the National Assembly of the Republic of the Gambia, honorable members of the National Assembly here present, the Right Honorable Minister for Gender, Executive Director of the National Youth Council, Executive Director of the President International Awards, of course, my brother and friend, advisor to the President of the Republic on Youth Matters. On behalf of the Clerk of the National Assembly, it is our esteemed pleasure to once again welcome the National Youth Parliament to the chambers of the National Assembly for the ordinary session in the 2023 legislative year. We have been working closely, and the results of that work is what is being manifested this morning. The National Assembly is of the conviction that Parliament shapes our country. Parliament enables the country to be progressive, to be peaceful, and to be sustainable. And for that being the case, it is important that the entire country, more so the young people, become aware of the function, the mandate, the power, the dynamics of parliamentary work, because that will enable them to become interested citizens in the art of governance. And it is for this reason that the leadership of the National Assembly, under the guidance of the Right Honorable Speaker, charged the office of the clerk as the technical arm of this institution to provide the necessary support, the necessary skills, the necessary guidance to the Youth Parliament, and by extension, the Children Parliament, so that young people become conscious of not only what the National Assembly is doing for and on their behalf, but they will equally become active actors in the shaping of our collective destiny. And the clerk has asked me to assure you that this is just the beginning. Together, the National Youth Parliament, the Children Parliament, and the National Assembly of the Gambia will continue to collaborate to solidify the gains and explore new opportunities. On that note, Honorable Speaker, we have the distinguished honor to thank you once again, and I'm not sure we should welcome you because this is your house. Play by the rules and enjoy yourselves. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that wonderful statement on behalf of the Clerk of the National Assembly. We thank you for your continuous support and collaboration. Clerk, you may proceed.
Thank you very much. Next, we might want to have a statement from the Executive Director of the National Youth Council, Mr. Alhaji Jaju.
the Honorable Speaker of the National Youth Parliament and the Majority Leader of the National Assembly of the Gambia and other honorable members here present, the Honorable Minister for Gender, Advisor to the President, KCD Babu Sala from the ITC, Pamalik, and all other friends of the National Youth Parliament, and by extension, friends of young people of the Gambia. I think it's my utmost pleasure to be a part and parcel of this year's sitting of the National Youth Parliament. As the Speaker rightly mentioned, the National Youth Parliament has over the years gone through lots of transformation, and this has resulted in the sitting that was held last year, and here again in 2023 we are having another sitting. We are hoping that this certainly will be a continuation of the restructuring that has been done, and we will not sit down again, and have the same sort of challenges that we have had in the past, resulting in the Parliament not having sittings for probably a while. But we hope that all the work that we have done together, we will continue to bear those fruits, and the National Youth Parliament will continue to function as expected. As the representative of the clerk rightly mentioned, the Children's Parliament and the Youth Parliament, these are quite important structures that we have in this country, and I think we should all work together to ensure we are able to promote them and move them up to the next level. This only helps in terms of enhancing young people and children's participation in the welfare and, of course, in the development of this country. I was not to make a statement, but I'm happy to have been invited to deliver a statement. Please, young parliamentarians, yes, these are sittings that we have. We have no legislative mandate, yes. But the discussions that we are going to have within this hall over the next 2-3 days, let us please ensure we give it our best. The position paper that comes out, we want to assure all of you that from the Ministry to the National Youth Council, we will work with you to ensure that the aspirations that we all have for young people of this country are met. We have a responsibility, and we will work with you to ensure this responsibility is fulfilled. I thank you all for your kind attention. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Executive Director, for your statement and for your consistent support. Clerk, you may proceed.
Statement. Keynote address by the Honorable Minister of Gender, Children and Social Welfare, Honorable Fatou Kinte, on behalf of the Honorable Minister for Youth and Sports.
Good. The Majority Leader and Speaker and Member of the National Assembly for Kantora District, National Assembly Member for Banjul North, and other National Assembly members here present, the Advisor to the President on youth issues, the Speaker, Deputy Speaker, and members of the National Youth Parliament, the Director, President International Award, the Director, National Youth Council, the country representative of ITC, the media, all protocols duly and respectfully observed. The Minister of Youth and Sport, Honorable Bakari Baji, is not here. He's on leave and is out of the country, and had asked me to deliver this statement on his behalf. It is his statement that I'm delivering. He's not here in person, but I have no doubt that he's with us spiritually, because issues of this parliament are very, very important to him. I'm now reading his statement. It is my singular honor and joy this morning to join all of you in the National Youth Parliament 2023 sittings. Allow me to express my heartfelt gratitude to all of you as members of the National Youth Parliament, representing your various constituencies and regions. I am confident that you will serve in your various capacities with diligence and dedication. I want to assure you of my full support and that of the ministry at all times during your